Hello, school. Okay. Hopefully that 1 second clip, my first attempt at streaming. Shit, I might have to fucking close my window. Great. The rain. I thought the rain ambience would add to it, but it started getting too damn loud. Okay. So, here we go. I ran into the first... I've been recognized for the first time in public. Hello? There we go. Now I can hear. That fucking rain is retardedly loud. It's monsoon season here in Canada. My hair got messed up just a minute. There we go, that's better. Oh, hell yeah. Does your hair stick up like that? Probably not. Okay. First order of business is to show you Mark Plummer's story from yesterday. Alright, just a minute. Holy shit, it's fucking really coming down out there. Alright, here we go. Let's go like this.
Let me hear that fucking bass. Hard, fast, dirty, rave. Hard, fast, dirty, rave. Hard.
Okay, this isn't the good part. The good part's coming up.
So to the black guy that just sucker punched me in the face, thanks for that. I'll see you soon.
Well, well, well.
He had another story here. He deleted it. It wasn't good. Dude, I look like total shit. Dude.
So to the black guy that just sucker punched me in the face, thanks for that. I'll see you soon.
I wouldn't want to be that sucker punch. Anyways, oh, I'm glad somebody saw that. Make sure you like the stream. Okay, I gotta turn this thing down now. That was a little... This rain is breaking my balls for real. For real, in fact. Okay. Just a minute. Let's go like this. Window capture. Excellent. Oh, you know what I just noticed yesterday when I was reviewing my video? It's too fucking big. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Emo's back in business. Alright, I also gotta get my chat in order here. Just a minute. Why are random Blex punching him? I don't know. Probably because of his stuff that he puts on in his story. But then again, it just, I mean, it's sort of business as usual. I mean, the sucker punch culture, the knockout game, that's nothing new. What's that guy's name? Colin Flaherty? He talked about that years ago. And that's like a rite of passage if you want to be a degenerate. Exactly. Okay. Oh, yeah, turn this thing way down. We don't need it. We don't need it that low. Okay. Can't even hear this thing. All I can hear is this damn fucking rain. Well, I guess it has to rain for the grass to grow. Anyways, I was playing on Players 8 when I was doing the sewers last night, or no, this morning. I was listening to a David Irving speech. I got recommended him. For some reason, the algorithm, it works in mysterious ways. It'll recommend a video from like 17 years ago. And so I was checking out that stuff. It's interesting. Oh, alright. Greece. Alright, and so anyways, when I was playing before, I was playing on Players 8 here in the sewers, and I almost died. And I'm still sick. Still feel like shit. That's why I look like shit, too. That's the only reason. Yesterday, I got fucking seriously pissed off. Because this guy wanted some workout advice. I gave it to him for free. And then, this is in the Discord server. And if you want to join, you gotta message me. But I have to know you. If you're just some fucking random guy, then I can't invite you because I don't know you well enough to trust you. Anyways, backseat fucking coaching. Nobody takes free advice seriously. That could be it. But then this other guy said that, well, not everyone wants to just be 30 and look 50. Be 30 and look 50 and deadlift as much as possible. I didn't tell the guys to use fucking steroids. Oh, what's this? Alright. Ooh, boy. Excellent. Oh, yeah, that's useless for my guy. But it's good for Pratham. I also think I need to charge more for my program. I wonder if people say that $20 makes it seem like that it's just junk. Like it's a made in China program. Oh, I thought I would have slept better last night. It was maybe a little better, but I still feel like fucking shit. This is what I get for socializing. I socialize 2 weeks in a row, then I get fucking sick. First time I'm sick in 7 months. Since 2022, alright, I was trying to figure out what to blame it on. I feel like I probably got sick more often in 2022 because I used Trenbolone, but also because of vaccine shedding. But the vaccine things, the people I went to go see, none of them have taken any vaccines. Oy. So, anyways, it wouldn't be bad, but when my sleep gets fucked up, oh jeez. Thankfully, I'm not pushing food as much as I used to. Otherwise, it'd be really fucked. I'll take some Advil tonight before I go to bed, and hopefully that does the trick. I've been taking Anadrol every day, though. So, I think I'll be okay, because if my liver was really working, then I wouldn't, or really stressed, I wouldn't have any appetite. So I'll take some. I don't really want to take Tylenol and Anadrol, though. Might have to lay off on the Anadrol. Just kidding. I'll just take Advil. Everybody was losing their minds when Trump and RFK were talking about the... oh, you know what? I need to sell my skeletons. And he was talking about the danger of taking Tylenol when a woman's pregnant. A guy told me today that lots of women heard that, and then they decided to take Tylenol as sort of to spite Trump. Do I take NAC? Yeah, I do. I don't take Tudka because there's not any good sources that I've seen. I've taken Udka before. I take 2 grams of NAC every day. You think I should take more, just for the time being? Oh my goodness. Shalom. Yeah, she really showed him. Liberation for a left-wing woman is the ability to kill their unborn child. And that is the ultimate display of freedom. Oh. I'm overburdened. Not for long. I follow a channel called Metatron. He has good history videos. Recently he's been doing some like reaction videos, Even those are good because he's a funny guy and he knows a lot of things. He's been going again. He's been going after the woke people. I told some guy the other day because apparently there is some people that are saying that some of the Vikings were black, or maybe all of them are black. I don't know. I suppose it depends on which story you go to. Diablo 2 is haram. Listen, my brothers. Anything that is good. Any good art is just terrible if you have a medieval desert religion. But anyways, I was thinking because the way that the Vikings and all the Scandinavians, or at least the Swedish and the Norse, I don't know, but and the Icelandic people, their last name is their father's name. Okay, that's why Hafthor Bjorn's son, his father's name is Bjorn. Okay, and like Leif Erikson, his father's name is Eric the Red. All right, but what would you? Let's say you're from the ghetto. Okay? How are you going to figure out your last name when you don't know who your dad is? Stream a JPEG of a black cube. The black cube thing, it's been a while since I don't know too much about the... I'm going to need a little more context for that. Tyrone Street's son. There you go. My father's the government. He sends my mom food stamps. Do I watch Nick Fuentes? I've seen some of his stuff. He's pretty funny. He's pretty funny. Oh. I might feel worse today than I did yesterday, frankly. My fucking nose is stuffed. I hate this. Makes me sound stupid. Jeez. There was another one of Mark Plummer's stories. Somebody, I sent them Mark Plummer's thing. I mean, you had to be tuned at the start to see it, but he got sucker punched by a black guy yesterday, and he had this other video that he did where he's doing the Roman salute. He's in Costco and he turns around and he's in full Roman salute. He's leaving Canada soon, apparently. I think he's going to like Panama or something. Weekly set recommendation for RDL, squat, overhead press, bench, and pull-ups. 2 sets of RDLs. You do 3 sets of squats twice a week. You do 3 sets of 5 overhead press twice a week. 3 sets of 5 bench twice a week. Chin-ups. I just do 50 bodyweight chin-ups twice a week. Oh. Sorry, I'm going to have to go Sam Hyde mode. Oh, jeez. Who needs a hanky? Holy cow. I shouldn't even have turned away. That could have been good for content. That was fucking nasty. Okay. So anyways, your workouts you're going to be having some longer workouts. Actually, if you're only training 3 days a week, I would just do overhead press once. And RDL once. You have to put in deadlifts there. Don't be one of these guys that just does RDLs and doesn't do deadlifts off the floor. I watched the Paul Joseph Watson video yesterday, and someone was going through some urban center, some urban area in England, and the sidewalks were just full of Muslims praying. In Montreal, that was going on in Montreal. The Frenchies didn't like it. Get back here, bitch. Radaman's got to be around here somewhere. Okay. There was this PB Fitness video that I got recommended just before I booted this thing up. And it was like 5 most important looks maxing exercises to acquire the female gaze. And you could say I guess this guy, the guy that Mr. Asian there would say that I'm coping. But I think it's probably a good idea if you just stop caring what women think. I mean, if you're just... They would call it pussy maxing. Is that really going to be a fulfilling life? A couple weeks ago, I went out on a date with a girl. And I could have, you know, got some. The girl's not going to be my girlfriend, or definitely not my wife. So it's just a waste of time. It's a waste of her time too, although she doesn't know it. I can't imagine people they date for. They'll go with someone for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, maybe even longer. 6 years. I know a girl that I talked to recently. She was dating somebody for 6 years, and then it just failed. Well, it's sort of doomed to fail from the start, but what a fucking waste of time! Holy shit! I mean, you don't really start dating until you're like late into your teen years, and so let's say 20, okay? That means that the person spent 10% of their life with one person. And if you're a girl especially, then let's say 20 to 26 you're with somebody, that's a big portion of your fertile years. Okay.
What a waste of undead flesh.
They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking.
Exactly. If you go to Arabia, this is what it looks like, right? Anyways, more skeleton mastery. And now it's time to acquire the pieces of... What do I gotta go first? Oh, I have to go to the maggot layer. Oh, the maggot layer. Oh, the maggot layer. More like the layer. My guy is so fucking weak. -8 cold resistance. That's not good. Yeah, so last night when I was, no, this morning when I was playing in the sewers there, I had to save it. I had to go like this quick. I was down to 13 health. Yeah, let's just get run into the far oasis. Maybe we gotta kill some of these guys. Ow. I don't know about you guys, but Act 3 is the worst act in this game, by far. My favorite's Act 1 and then Act 2, and then I don't really like the other acts too much. Especially Act 3. Act 4 is okay. It's sort of dreary, though. You know, being in hell and all. There we go. Excellent. There we go. We clean up the exhaust vent. Even though I feel like total shit, I got 200 kilos for 20 reps pretty easy today. Yeah, and I met a guy at the gym. First time I've been recognized in public for my, I don't know, my micro-celebrityness. If that's the word. That's probably not the best way to put it. All right. Oh, I'll take that. Okay. Holy cow. You know, even though it's raining outside, I just want to go sit out in it, like on the fucking deck. Okay. That's why I hate wintertime. Being inside is just depressing. Well, I mean, being inside a lot is just depressing. That's why these guys that work in a factory or in an office, oh, that would be terrible. I'm hoping I sleep better tonight, because I don't know if I'm still going to do the job. I might have to push it back. I have to move 10 yards of dirt, 10 cubic yards of dirt on Tuesday. But it might get postponed because if I have to get a couple trucks to bring in some loads of dirt, because I don't have a dump truck. And they might mess up the campground. 10 yards of dirt, though. I think the most I've ever moved is just 3 yards. Should be all right. When I first started the first year I was in business, I remember I had I did a job where I got 3 cubic yards of mulch, and I got them to dump it in the back of my truck, no problem. I mean, it was like a total heap. It was sticking up like a few feet past the top of the bed, and I remember I had my wheelbarrow with me, and I didn't have anywhere to put it in my bed since it was totally full. So I put the wheelbarrow in the cab with me, and the handles were sticking out the window. And then I remember I went back to at the same place, and I had to do a job where I was moving dirt, and I told them, I'm like, oh, just like, you got a truck? What do you got? Because I'm like, oh, just I need 3 yards of dirt. Just put it in the back of my truck. And the guy's like, no, you can't do that. Because 3 cubic yards of mulch is probably 1,200 pounds. 3 cubic yards of the dirt I was getting is about 6,000 pounds. That wouldn't be good for my truck. Surprisingly, I have a 1-ton truck now. Surprisingly, it rides a lot smoother if it's full. Because a few years ago I noticed this, because I had 1 cubic yard of stones in the back, and it was riding like I was on a cloud. Usually it's just bumpy as hell. If it was 4-wheel drive, it'd be even bumpier too, because those 4-wheel drive trucks, at least the ones like that are the same age, the same era as mine, they have leaf springs on the front axle. I don't know about you guys, but my favorite month of the year is October, because it's sort of in between fall and summer, depending on the year, I suppose. But it's really nice for working, but you can still see the sun, because that's another thing that's important. Because not seeing the sun is depressing. For years, I didn't even realize that the wintertime makes me and a lot of other people feel bad, and I think it's just because of the sun. Or not seeing the sun. Okay. Oh, is this it? Excellent. Maggot Layer's a motherfucker as a summoning necromancer. I need to just let my skeletons get killed, and then I'll have the mercenary at the front killing everything. The way that you do is you have the mercenary at the front killing everything, and then you just do corpse explosion in series, and it blows everything up. Corpse explosion's like busted. Look at that damage. 70 to 120% of the corpse life. Which is kind of interesting because a corpse doesn't have life. These itchies are annoying me. There we go. Act 3, another thing about Act 3 is that it's the most dangerous one because it has the Stygian dolls. Because they have, they do a lot of damage. I think they crit, and I think they also do corpse explosion when they die. My brother's lost so many of his hardcore characters to those guys. I don't even know if anyone's watching. Oh well. I'll just talk to myself as usual. Oh, oh, I thought I found the maggot layer. At least I got that place. All right. I need to get the waypoint to this area. Uh-oh. What is this strange darkness that has befallen the land? Suck it. Those freaking skeletons are loafing around up there like Snorlax. I don't know about you, but this reminds me of last year. There was the solar eclipse, and I remember I was working, and it was like 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and it was dark. It was an interesting experience. I was making fun of people that were buying glasses to go look at the sun, and they were also like traveling. They'd also get in their car and they were traveling a long time to get the best view of it. I took a few glances, but it was still hard for me to look at since I didn't get the special glasses. But I had work to do. I remember exactly where I was, too. There's specific events in your life that you can remember exactly what you were doing. Like me, I have like a picture in my head. More like a movie, actually, of what I was doing. It wasn't anything interesting. I was just rolling someone's lawn. Like when, on 9/11, 2001, I remember, when that happened, I was at my grandmother's house getting a piano lesson. And it was probably like, I don't know, 8:30 in the morning or something. I don't know when the thing hit, but I remember I finished my lesson, and then my mom was telling us that about the plane colliding with the buildings. Or the missile colliding with the buildings, but nobody knew anything about that yet. Beetle burst. Okay. That's working pretty good. There we go. Is it going to be right? Oh, no, it's not. They just crucified someone. That's why it's dark. Just leave me alone. There we go. You skeletons are supposed to be dead. Okay. Oh, Arcane Sanctuary is also a bitch on the Necromancer. My brother's smart. He always gets characters that have, like, he plays as barbarians and the sorceress, and so he can just jump. He can jump through the thing, or he'll get a staff that has teleport. My skeletons aren't as weak as I thought. Useless. Is this excellent connection? Okay. Alright. Wow, my guy's weak. Did you see that? Oh. Hell yeah. Whoa, I finally just... Okay, there's been so much Okay, I'm like way behind on this. For some reason, it didn't load the chat for a long time. Sumo? Definitely don't do sumo. What the hell's wrong with you? Cable kickbacks, donkey kicks. Okay. Debase yourself and lie to women. What could go wrong? Yeah. Women hit their prime at 45 after that big promotion buck. What are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I went out with this girl and she had a bunch of schooling and whatever, and she asked me if I cared about that. I said no. I didn't tell her this, but I was thinking, no, I'd rather that you worked at Tim Hortons and you weren't a slut. It's just like Arabia, except for the tens of millions of Pakistani guest workers. Maggot layers like you... Yeah. 900 subs feels like yesterday. Doesn't for me. 900 subs was like December 2023. This guy told me that I'm gonna get banned before I hit 10K. He wasn't saying that to be mean either. Rocker kid, I'm okay now. I'm somewhat caught up. Our tuk-tuks drive smoother than any American truck. I don't even know what a tuk-tuk is. Is that like that three-wheeled sort of delivery vehicle that they have in Pakistan? Tier Tal Almond plus light crossbow. You'll get level 15 thorns. Makes your minions good as fuck for cheap. Let's see what I got. Oh, I got Tier Tal. Do I have almond? Let's just put it aside here. I got a whole bunch of towels. My brother knows that by their... He doesn't even have to scroll over it like this. He can... He just knows it by the picture. Okay. Does this... I don't know if in my game it reloads. No, it doesn't. Let's just go check the other guy. It's going to be a sort of a fat chance. But I got to take it. Oh.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Oh. Oh well. Live chat. There we go. That was kind of weird. Okay. Ow. Went back to using the Act 1 chick. What the hell's going on here? Kill it. The Act 1 chick, I don't know if it's very good in this one, though. The AI is not very good with, it seems, if you don't have... It's just the Act 2 guy, and maybe the Barbarian that's good. Oh... Okay, let's go like this. These graphics are ass. Hey, buddy. The game's from the year 2000. Project Diablo 2 online with your subscribers. Yeah, I've seen that one. That would actually be better. If this character bites the fucking... like, buys the farm, then I'll get that one set up. I was playing that one before. It's definitely a good good alternative because you only got a couple options. Which is basically you play this, you play Resurrected, or you play Project Diablo 2. Everything else sucks. Diablo 1's okay, but it's not a multi. Well, I guess there is online in Diablo 1. I've never tried it. Just sounds like a guy stepping on squishy stuff. Yeah, those are bugs. You ever stepped on a bug? Blizzard took down Building 7. Here we go, bitch. I'm not exactly running this in the fastest manner. Dancing barbarians. He's just standing there like a fucking putz. Come on, hit him. Oh, good, it's a hole. But guess what? I gotta find another hole. And then I also... Oh, no, I do. I think I do have the waypoint, so... Maybe I don't, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, if you're a modern game developer, the first thought that crosses their mind, they're like, what if we took Diablo 2 and we made it queer? You're like, oh, that'd be great. Diablo 2 Remastered? No, I haven't. My brother plays that. Well, he was playing that a lot. Now he's into Turtle WoW. Did you get him? No. Swing away, Billy. The bugs will be gone soon. My take on Diablo 4, I never played it. I just watched the opening cutscene and it did not feel like Diablo at all. Like, what? Why is Diablo in Russia? Why are we in Russia? What's with these accents? What's the Kate Blanchett Russian accents? Can't stand it. My brother hates the game so much, he says that it broke his computer. And his computer didn't start working properly again until he uninstalled it, and then it still was never the same. The Path of Exile guys are the ones that Blizzard should have hired. Yeah, Kate Blanchett's pretty good looking. Ha ha ha. Back in my days of watching stuff like that, when I was in high school, I never downloaded any of it. A guy I know would download it on his. He would download that stuff on his sister's laptop. One time there was this kid that I know. His I don't want to name any names, but it's like some guys that we know. They went over to his house and they downloaded a bunch of Johnny Rebel songs onto his computer with LimeWire, and then his dad found that, and his dad was so fucking pissed off. Two Girls, One Roddy. Yeah, I remember. That was popular when I was in, like, grade 10, I think. There we go. Leave me alone. This thing's disgusting. There we go. Now we're done with bugs.
I can't carry anymore.
My health's getting fucking destroyed. You have found the Staff of Kings.
Hello.
Johnny Rebel's on Spotify? No. He's got some catchy tunes. I remember there was these kids in my civics class. We have something called civics and careers class. You take that in grade 10. And the kid did he re-rolled his personality in the summer of grade 9 going into grade 10. And he was just a normal hit kid in grade 9. And then in grade 10, he was like full on KKK redneck. And he was the guy that showed me Johnny Rebel. Okay. Yeah. If Build C9 wasn't coming out, then I could do a rewrite of Send Them All Back to... I'd have to change the country, though. Sounds like a good dude. He had some pretty funny bits. I remember he got, like... I don't know why he did it, but he threw, like, a half-full can of Nestea across the room. And it was in a computer class. We were in the computer lab. And he threw it across the room. He turned around in his chair, and he did like a 4-seam beer can ball at... and it almost hit this girl in the fucking head. It whizzed past her head, hit the wall, and there was just Nestea everywhere. And she like shook when it hit the wall. I don't even know if... I think he was aiming for the other kid. Because there was this kid that was in our class, and he had really greasy hair, and so the redneck kid was always breaking his balls. He's like, well, why don't we just... He's like, if you guys are short on petroleum, why don't you just get the oil from Corey's hair? He's got the best oil refinery in the world in his hair. No, she wasn't Indian. When I was in high school, there was like... I think there was 2 or 3 Indian kids. One of the guys was my friend. He was fucking funny. Because when we were in our last year of high school, the 2 of the guys, I would I would sort of chime in on it once in a while when I was there. But at lunchtime, they made a list of every single girl in high school, and then they rated her out of 10. And I remember one time I was there with that guy, and we got to this girl, okay? We'll call her Susie, okay? So, I'm like, we got to Susie, and the guys gave their rating, all right? And then I objected. I said, yeah, but she's got a mustache. And then this Indian kid, he's like, mustache, instant 0. I also remember we played Call of Duty together, and I remember his mom came in the room and she was reminding him of some chores that he had to do or something, and he screamed at her. He's like, we're playing Call of Duty Black Ops. He's like, Mom, I'm going negative. Mom, go away. I'm going negative. Mr. Bond? A while back, somebody was telling me about this power metal band. I can't remember what the hell they're called. Maybe like the Sword or something like that. Maybe not the Sword. But the guy told me that their whole thing was like, they were like a white nationalist sort of based band, but then the lead singer, he married an Indian woman and he just forgot the whole thing. I remember he had sort of a baritone voice. The Winning Sun meme. Yeah. I remember that Indian guy, he was sort of a dork. He had some funny things though. But his brother was like an Indian Chad. He was like a really good athlete, and he also was he was one of the popular kids in his grade. He was like 3 or 4 years younger than us though. When we were in high school, we had a friend that was from Lebanon, and he was a Muslim, and we just called him terrorist. And that's what he called himself too. And then when it came time to everyone's like picking what they're going to do for a career, he's going to be a chemical engineer. At least he was taking the joke well. Yeah, my high school was almost all white people. There was like the few Asians, and there was a group of probably like, I don't know. In the whole high school, there was probably like 5 Asians. But if they were somewhat near in age, then they would just group together. That Muslim guy, he was pretty. He wasn't. He was somewhat. He was very moderate. He was really into science too. And he was a good student. He didn't tell me that I needed to convert or anything like that, thankfully. Another thing about high school was there was these the 2 black kids that came from, I think they came from Toronto. They moved to our small town, and before the black kid showed up, my friend, he was like the fastest kid in the school, and he could also jump the highest. And that changed when the black kid was in his gym class, because then the black kid could jump like a foot higher than he could. I'm not going down there. I watched The Mummy. I know not to go down some ancient tunnels. Thankfully, the Claw Viper Temple is very small. And then, oh, but I still do this stupid arcade sanctuary. Level, oh, it's still level 48. This hasn't been a very good XP run. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. Might as well get that. Oh. I think I got a lot of stamina. Excellent. Too bad it's fucking low level shit. Diablo 2 kind of took it lost the like the creepy atmosphere that Diablo 1 had, but it improved on a lot of things. It made up for that. Oh, excellent. You ever notice how your bag, when you're a low level, your bag is just full of a bunch of garbage charms? Alright, here we go. I think I'm going to do Players 8 once I get to the second level.
Dark as a tomb.
For the XP. Thank you for used KG. It's... Yeah. Oh. Once in a while, I get one of my jumps lands on a like a whole number that I could use in kilograms. So then I'll advertise it in the metric instead of imperial. My mouse. Okay. My friend's been playing a new game called Arc Raiders. There's no way this computer can handle that, but it actually looks pretty good. I've never tried Path of Exile. My brother's played a hell of a lot of that, though. Looks pretty good. I should put up Warcraft 3. If I beat Diriel in good time, maybe I'll beat... I don't know. It's still going to take me a while to get there. Just because it depends how fast I can do Arcane Sanctuary. There we go. Strength and honor. Tell me the door's down here. Yes. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. Get 'em, boys. Somebody's dying over here. Okay. This is kind of slow going. Oh boy. Regroup. Oh, my freaking mercenary's dead. I talked to a guy on Thursday, speaking of Elon Musk. He thinks that Elon Musk is just he's Mossad or a CIA, and he's like a pretend businessman. I'm not saying that he isn't. I thought that was kind of interesting though. Fucking get some. Look at that crazy XP. I think I got a quarter level. There we go. I didn't want to get that. There we go. That's more like it. Zombie wants me. Too much.
What a pity. I was beginning to...
Bully would... Oh, I haven't played Bully. Bully would be a good game to play. I haven't played that in a long time. I'll go check that one on Steam. So I got Bully, Fallout, New Vegas. That's what I gotta play. What do I have to do now? Okay. Speak with Drognan. Okay, excellent. Harem. You got anybody that in your fam? Speaking of harem, all right, can't give any more details, but you got someone in your family that came out as had like a midlife crisis and came out of the closet as being a total fucking weird freak? And no, it's not me. Whenever I hear that Phrygian sound, or double harmonic major sound, I think of Prince of Persia. I didn't even know Varg played video games. That's kind of funny. Oh, I guess I gotta open the door. There we go. Whoa. Jared Leto. I don't know too much about Jared Leto, but he seems like a freak. And I watched the Sam Hyde video where he's reviewing a video called, it's a YouTube video, and it's from a show called My So-Called Life, and the YouTube video is the best scene from the best show ever. And it's really fucking gay. For me, the Joker, I think that Joaquin Phoenix does a good job as the Joker, but I'm used to Mark Hamill doing the voice of the Joker, and that's sort of the peak Joker in my opinion. You could have had Jim Carrey as the Joker too, because he's fucking psycho. The Jim Carrey gimmick didn't really last past the 2000s. He has some movies, obviously, like Bruce Almighty. Or no, not... Yeah, is that what it's... Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Bruce Almighty. Where he becomes God. But after, like, Dumb and Dumber and Ace Ventura, after that, it was, like, downhill really fast. Cable Guy's okay. But other than that, it just sort of fizzled out. He was already the Riddler. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I think I gotta go to the middle. There we go. Might need this for the vampires.
This is fantastic. I wish I had time to study this bizarre dimension.
What about, if Jared Leto's Joker's bad, what about Edward the Vampire playing Batman? Yeah. I absolutely despise Marvel movies. And the whole like Iron Man thing, people think that Iron Man was good. I fucking hate Iron Man. The best Marvel movie is Blade. And he's obviously he's an outskirts Marvel character. Or the Punisher as Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher. He's got like black dots on his face to make up his 5 o'clock shadow. First Guardians of the Galaxy, I fucking hate that movie. I hate cutesy humor so much. Yeah, I like the Death Wish remake with Bruce Willis. Spawn? Are you talking about the Spawn with Michael J. White? I don't know. I didn't really like that one too much. And then the one the cartoon that's voiced by Keith David, that one just moved really slow. Yeah, Keith David is Spawn in the animated series. Yeah, I like Punisher Warzone. The only thing that sort of makes that movie drag is when he's reminded about his dead family every 5 minutes, and then there's a sad part. I just want total fucking pandemonium from the Punisher. Max Payne's a better fucking Punisher than the Punisher. Get in there. Ooh, salad. Hellboy. You like Hellboy? I can't even watch Hellboy, even if I did like it, because it has that fucking extremely ugly guy that's a total leftist douchebag in it. He's also in Blade 2, but thankfully he doesn't have a very big role. He does play a douchebag pretty good, though. He's in Sons of Anarchy. It's sort of tough for me to think of a Jewish guy as being a biker. Nothing against... I'm obviously not an anti-Semite. Ron Perlman, yeah. Yeah. Gran Torino, yeah. Although it is sort of like a... I don't know, pro... Even though people say it's like, I don't know, pro-diversity thing, it's still good. The character Walt Kowalski, he's kind of like a really pissed off version of Archie Bunker. The guy who plays Punisher as of late, The only Punisher I can think of is Thomas Jane, Dolph Lundgren, and the guy that plays him in Warzone. I can't remember his name. That guy looks the most like Frank Castle, though. Kevin Nash as the Russian's pretty funny. Yeah, Death Wish 3, Charles Bronson's going full Frank Castle mode. Wildy's here. And that, do you believe in Jesus? Yes, I do. You're gonna meet him. Who the hell are you? Death. And he shoots the guy. Ray Stevenson. Yeah. I think that in Punisher Warzone, the thing that always pops into my mind, because I saw it way back when I was a teenager, and then I didn't watch it for years. I think I watched it a few years ago, but I remember it exactly as it was, okay? And it was when like some Rastafarian parkour dude is jumping from like rooftop to rooftop, and the Punisher snipes him out of the air with a bazooka. You think Jason Statham would have made a good Punisher? Except he can't. I don't think he could do an American accent. But yeah, he'd probably do pretty good. You know who I fucking hate? What the hell's Jim Caviezel or Caviezel, the person of interest guy. I hate that guy. That's a pretty good comment. It's a shame that didn't happen. That would have made Twilight much more watchable. Although there are some... Twilight has a level of cringe that is enjoyable. I remember watching the first movie and it was pretty funny, but then it just became too much. The second movie. But back when I was in high school, the girls were going crazy about that book. I remember this girl that I worked with, she was Team Jacob. She's like, as soon as he pulled off his shirt, I just melted. Guy on Twitter quipped that criminals have Death Wish 3 names now. Find any nice shinies? Oh, actually, yeah, I found this. Bone Flesh. Jim Caviezel's definitely a lunatic. You know, Twilight with the vampire saga. I've never seen Roth's Thanksgiving. Doesn't sound like a traditional Thanksgiving, though. Those movies probably made him a pile of money, but yeah, I'd hate those movies too, because he's going to be typecast for those. That's like Macaulay Culkin, and people only know him from Home Alone and Richie Rich. Richie Rich. That's when they tried. That's when they tried humanizing rich people. How could you make the Passion of the Christ 2? That would be like, I guess you could tell the story of the rapture and then the tribulation, People tell me that they think Jim Caviezel's a Freemason. I could see that. I think if you're still at the top of, if you're still somewhat relevant in Hollywood, then you've probably got some weird affiliation, or you've been blacklisted, like Mel Gibson. And you have to produce your own movies. I like Mel Gibson. He makes good movies. I haven't really looked too much into Mel Gibson lore. I love Mad Max too. Do you think that Charlton Heston was a Freemason? Because he wasn't a Scientologist or Jewish. Yeah. Vince Vaughn's based? Okay. Maybe that's why I haven't seen him in a movie in a while. The last movie I can remember him in is Wedding Crashers. You think Owen Wilson? You think Wilson's his real last name? Maybe it is. I don't know. He has that disgustingly shaped nose. I'm just gonna go back to the fucking start. Maybe I shouldn't actually. I wonder if he's down here. Oh yeah, I'll run down here first. Okay, this isn't the way then. So,
Good evening.
the first movie I remember seeing Vince Vaughn in is Jurassic Park 2, and he's kind of a sort of environmentalist, but also like a nature photographer as well. Wilson's Irish, okay. Let's go this way. Come on, guys. Come on, blow him up. Okay. Let's not go that way. Oh, good. Speaking of the Lost 10 Tribes of Israel, there is this channel I haven't got recommended him in a while. Maybe he got banned, I don't know. It's called I don't know, the Cult of Bad Juju or something. It was a guy from Louisiana. And I remember he said that modern day Rome is actually England. The British Empire. It was something about like that's in, I don't know, one of the synagogues of Satan, I suppose. The tiny paths are annoying, especially if you're a fucking necromancer. Well, a summoning necromancer with 95 strength. Those sort of, the poison and bone, like the poison spells really suck. This is just bad corpse explosion, and then this thing sucks. And poison dagger obviously blows. But bone spear's decent. I don't think it's that good in hell mode though. And bone spirit's okay. Alright, see you later. Apparently, amplified damage removes physical immunity in hell mode. Oh boy. Yeah, see you later. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to go this way. Is it this way? Yeah. Here we go. Once I get that quest, the update, and it says kill the summoner, I'm going to be really happy. Stone Skin's not too bad if you have Crushing Blow. Obviously, my skeletons don't have that. I never did Diablo 2 PvP, and this character's hardcore, so that would not be a good idea. Oh, there he is. Okay, good. Excellent. Guys, stop fucking around. Yeah, Sorceress is kind of busted for PvP. I only play Necromancer and Barbarian, so my characters are just destined to suck. Well, I did have my Paladin, but that's my first Paladin I've ever made. And I don't like playing the Paladin. The hammer spec feels too cookie cutter. Alright. get Enigma. Yeah, then you can start teleporting around. I suppose having maximum resistance is also pretty helpful as a barbarian. Alright, what do you drop? Oh, military pick. That sounds good. More information. Circle. Oh, my shield broke. No, never mind. I hit that button. Okay. No, this is old Diablo 2. Okay. Oh, fighting Diriel's gonna be a total bitch. Corpse explosions, it makes the summoning Necromancer not shit. But I suppose you'd get that if you were poisoned, if you were like a casting Necromancer anyways. Oh, ow. Oh, that mana. Get him. It's not that way. PS2 emulators. I forgot about that. I suppose I could... That'll be my mission after I kill Diriel. I have a PS1 emulator called Duck Station. Although the controls... I've got some... My controls are bugged. I was playing Crash Team Racing, but my brakes are always enabled. My brakes got stuck. Oh, that's not good. If you stand in the right spot, you don't really have to worry about taking any damage. You're gonna be with... Is Benedict still going heavy? Because I saw him working out with Andy Bolton, and I think they only went up to like 200 kilos. Oh, I think it's down here. Might not be down here. You mean Diriel? Once that old dude starts talking to you, he'll never shut up. He had a stroke? Jeez. I don't think this is the right way. Maybe it's this way. Okay, I think this is it. Okay. This better be the spot. I don't think it's a spot. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Potion time. Oh, you want me to get some thawing potions? Alright.
Welcome to my shop.
Wait. Something like that, right? And then you just drink them all? They're on a timer or something? Okay. Alright, here we go. Get them. Look at these guys. They're fucking around. Look at... Worst minions ever. Are you fucking kidding me? They're like fucking city workers. There we go. Oh, this is a total gang beat down. This reminds me of the Warriors. Remember when they circle, they encircle Cleon? The rifts? And then they're like, kill him! He shot Cyrus! Piece of cake. Piece of cake. One hits me. This guy's a little bitch. I have a feeling he's going to drop some really good gear. Oh, look at this bug. I'm going to squish it. Oh, yeah, suck it. I'm going to squish this big bug, too. There we go. Oh. I think I've already picked this thing up before. Please, I'm trying to pick shit up here. Oh, yeah. Ah, that's the thing I got yesterday. This full helm. What is this? Eisenherz? Yeah. Oh! I feel like it's Men in Black and I'm squishing the guy's family members. When Will Smith squishing the bugs.
Greed. I thank you for my freedom.
I did expect you earlier. Okay, buddy. Beggars can't be choosers.
Hello. This is. How may I help you?
Alright. Oh, man. This would be good if I was a caster. I'll hold on to it. For my next character. Unless this guy dies. Look at this stash. Totally full of shit. Alright. Okay. How come they made Tyrael black? In D3? Yeah, I don't know. Why did they have to make him black? He doesn't even have a face.
The Archangel Tyrael was the one who...
Alright. Talk to Jaren.
You have done very well.
What kind of Arabian accent is that? Alright.
Greetings. Jaren tells me I should take you east. Good day.
Let's do it. Excellent. Alright. Destroyer Emo. Well, there you go. I have so much snot that I'm about to blow up. Just a minute. Let me do it on camera. You want to see? Oh, there's a lot more where that came from. Just a minute. Okay. So, yeah. I got a bunch of things in the queue. Alright, I'd like to finish Diablo 2. Well, at least play until my Necromancer either I beat Hell Mode or I get killed in Act 3. Or Act 4 or Act 5. But, Bully, Fallout New Vegas, what's the other one people want me to play? Oh yeah, Warriors. The Warriors. That might be on Steam, I wonder. Anyways. I'll see you in a bit.